Okay, post stunt ride, or stunt practice, I should say. Um, I didn't break anything else. Don't worry, I didn't break anything else. But I've gotten used to just using. I think I'll leave it like this until we get a shorty, cause I'm good with the two fingers. I can do stoppies with the two fingers. Um, One thing I'm noticing though is, well, as I said, I bent this. Engine casing is kind of warm, because we were riding it. The rear brake, or I guess rear sets. As I was saying in the mechanic update 2, I think it was, it's on parts 1, I don't have a socket big enough for this, right? But I think I just need to get this off. And then that's it, because I don't believe it's being reused, because these are for the rear sets. Mind you, this didn't come with instructions, but there's only this one really long screw, and I believe that goes across like this one, because there's no other screw, or there's no other bolt that is long enough that goes across. And there's only one reason for that, and I assume it's for this rear set. Also, the master cylinder is here. I'm gonna have to look at the rear sets, the stunt rear sets, and have a look, because these are definitely replacement bolts for those. And I'm only noticing now that there's one here, one big one, which would definitely be the cross bolt, and then there's only 3 other ones, which I would assume are possibly for that side, because on this side there's obviously the one for exhaust. There's this one, and then I think we just reuse this, and then I think these 3 or these other ones are for the other side, or it's 1, 2, and 3, because they're all the same size. Actually, these two are the same, and this one is different. But again, it didn't come with instructions. Like, I've got this thing here. I assume these are spacers. Like, this looks like a spacer. Like, where do I put that and stuff like that? It is kind of unfortunate that they don't come with, like, even simple instructions. I could probably find a video, or even just figure it out on my own. But I'm gonna try and get this bolt broken loose, because I have a socket that fits the other side. But I think this is like an 18 millimeter, and I only have up to 17, I think. So we'll have a look. I'm gonna try, and if I can at least break the other side loose, I might be able to hold that with like needle nose pliers, maybe. I don't know, there's not a lot that I can fit in there to hold it in place. So, alright, I'm gonna try, do what I can. What are these tools? Well, these tools were in the VFR. What is this? Something big enough? What is this? Ooh. I don't think you're big enough, though. If this is big enough, I'm gonna... Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. The fucking VFR is the savior. This fits the fucking bolt. No way. Alright, let's fucking go. Alright, we're gonna get this off. I'm gonna get this changed, figure it out, and I'll get back to y'all when it's done. Okay, quick update. I got the rear sets off. I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow though, because I am putting, as you can see, I've got it like midway, but I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow. It's getting dark, so, and it's real cold, so I'm gonna go home and come back like first thing in the morning. Alrighty, we're back in the shop. So as I said, I'd come back today and finish this up. So at the current moment, I've got or just before I get into that, it's 2 degrees Celsius. It's fucking cold. Not like totally cold yet, because, just built different, Canadian. But I've got a space heater, but unfortunately my power station, it takes too much power to even run the heat on the space heater. And this it doesn't provide enough power, basically. So we're just gonna have to deal with what we have and just brave the cold for now. So, oh yeah. So as I left it yesterday, I have done this side. I've got the brake lever screwed in. Not totally done yet because I was having a bit of trouble figuring out where the master cylinder should go because I had it on wrong, but I figured it out now. So we're gonna get all this done. I'm gonna get this side done, and then I'll update you guys, and then we'll go on to the other side. Also, I did learn that big long screw that I was talking about that goes through here is not to be replaced. I found this is the sway bar bolt. Not sway bar, fucking swing arm. I don't talk about sway bar. It's a fucking car. Anyways, yeah, that's for the swing arm. So the swing arm is detached, basically, at this point. And obviously, I do not know what this one's for yet, but I guess we'll figure it out. I learned that this spacer is for the stock exhaust. And basically, yeah. We're gonna try to get this done, though, this side, and then I'll update you guys. I've got it propped up on a battery, because that's, like, all I can use in here. I haven't bought a lift yet, but I was going to, so for now I'm just using the battery, and it works. So yeah, that's a good thing. But I'll update you when I'm done with this side, and then we'll move on to the other side because I've got to move it over because there's not enough space to work in on that side. Also, one thing I want to quickly make note is these C-clip rings, or these C-clips, I didn't know that there was like a tool for them. I got them off, obviously, but my alternative was these pliers that don't quite fit, but I got them in between, and I kind of pried it off and they flung wherever. But I just gotta check my tools. I'm gonna have something better, but anyways, I'll get those back on. I'll get it all back together. It'll be done today. So I'll get back to y'all when it's done on this side. Alrighty, update. As you can see, I have it on. I got a little bit in the zone when I was doing it because I ended up doing this side too because I had to get it out of the way, whatever, and I had to get it basically on. I got it on. I'm hoping that I got the shifter in the right place. I'm assuming that I did. I got it as close as I could, if not perfect. And yeah, I got this side on, bolt and everything. One last thing I gotta do is the exhaust cover, the stock exhaust cover here. She said this bracket is for the stock exhaust, and it's said to go here under this bolt, and then kind of just holds this in place like that, I believe. That's how that works, at least from what I understood in the video, because it doesn't fit here in any formation. So it's gotta go here and like kind of down like that. So you gotta get this bolt off for this peg, and then you gotta connect it with this. I believe it was this bolt for that, if I'm not wrong, because that's the only one I have that doesn't have a bolt on the back of it, or the only one I have that doesn't. Yeah, the only one that has a bolt actually in general. So did that. Or I used this one here with one of these. So we'll see. We'll see. Because it's going to be like really long in between those. And it's kind of hang loose, which I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I don't know. I could leave it like this. I really like. Actually, I don't know if I should. I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, but I basically got to get that back on. I think I should throw the cover on first. The cover's got to go back on like this. Slide back on there. Does this have 2 slides? No, just the 1 slide. I think I got it on. And then it just kind of screws in there. So I'm gonna get this done, and I'll get back to y'all when it's done. I'm starving. I'm just now realizing that I haven't eaten anything. Not doing all this hard work. Oh, okay. Anyways. Alrighty, it is complete. I'm about to go take it out right now to give it a little test, because I do have to make sure that the gears are correct. At least the shifter is my main concern. One thing I do note is the rear brake pressure sensor. I don't need. I've got it hooked on, but it doesn't really do anything right now because it's not in a place where it can sense. It can be like fixed to show the light, because all it is when it's pulled, it just activates the tail light. You know, so I don't need it, because the only times I'm like using the rear brake is in a wheelie, and I don't really use it to come to a stop in like everyday riding, because I use the front brake more mostly than anything. So we're gonna get that basically out, and then we're gonna just go test it out, do a little stunt stuff, hopefully. I've torqued, well, I don't have a torque wrench, but I tightened everything down as much as I could with my hands and just my own strength, because again, I don't have a torque wrench, so it is what it is. Swing arm is on, everything's up, so yeah, we got to make sure it's all in order, nothing's broken or out of place. So we're gonna do that. I'll get back to y'all when it's done.